Hope everybody very good. What it did, yo. Some motherfucking rear points. RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to all my guys and goddesses. Know how vibrational human being. Sending positive energy everybody way. We made it through another day of slavery. As it closes out. You know, I haven't been reactive. Got provoked a little bit, handled it right. Can't complain. Might have me a couple 9-8 calls in a little bit, just to express these strong feelings I feel and keep them in order. I got like a whole new way I deal with the world now, or the last of this here, because of all of these lies and how I don't. It really don't fit well with me, but I gotta make it to see this shit crash. I'm more associated with that than looking afloat, being afloat in it, or any of that. You know, another thing I thought about, right, as if like, because I know this shit is gonna be like the purge, right? If any reason, me not being prepared due to the fact that I wasn't good being a slave, and trying to save my money as much as possible, with me not having a lot of money coming in, and that being the whole destruction of us to start with, right? Keeping us rattled, divided, and all of that. I'm willing to take whatever comes with that if I come up short. You feel me? I'm willing to take whatever comes with that, which I will. You know? I know it wouldn't be my first time leaving my vessel, because I know I left this bitch multiple times. And, you know, it's crazy. I know I've been here a lot of times. And all the other times it's been kind of vaguely, as far as, like, I vaguely remember. But, like, I know that, like, I don't have it in me enough to conspire to this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have it in me no more. Like, even people trying to put shame on me and embarrassment, it's like, I have too much knowledge, you know? Like, that shit don't even touch me. The only thing that touches me is what I'm gonna succumb to because of the rest of my brothers and sisters still capitulating. You know? I'm not trying to knock any of y'all that are taking part of this shit going forward. You know, I know we're prisoners of war, so I don't look down on any of y'all unless y'all are playing a game and not combating it in any shape, way, or form. Then I look at you like you're just being a good slave and you're not trying to be rebellious or bring about awareness or something, you know? But yeah, I shut down from this shit. So that I shut down from this shit. I don't have anything. Anyone that's too connected to this shit, I really don't want to be close to. I just look at everything different now, you know? I got a whole thought process on everything, yo. And the only person I'm looking for validation for that is my own people. Anyone besides me that wants to stand for truth and Mother Nature, you know? That's it. Well, first and foremost, more than anything, I'm looking for the children. I'm looking for the children to see the truth in which they are. They're seeing all the stuff that adults are acting like they can't see. And they're seeing the faultiness within it, you know what I mean? And this is all types of kids, regardless of their genetic makeup too. Like, they paying attention. They're seeing when adults are asked certain questions and they're not answering them truthfully because of moms and dads just trying to have their kids play off the same toxicity roles, you know? It's a lot of evil shit. But I'm proud of y'all though, and I'm proud of my people. I'm proud of y'all for staying steadfast. You know, we are each other's reminders, right? So as I see y'all staying strong, even if y'all know y'all not dealing with something to the degree of what I'm dealing with, anything I see y'all stay strong in, that helps me to stay strong. Because we're part of the collective at the end of the day. And enjoy the rest of your day, guys. It's a real thing with our species, and it's just something I can't ignore, you know? So I'm not telling anyone else to go to the degree as far as I am, as far as combating this shit. But I mean, it's just really in my soul, and I really care for all children, you know. And I care more about the collective and the future of children in my species than I do about myself in the moment of being inflicted by all of this genocide, you know. So that's how I see it. Mother Nature's backing me, you know, and she's backing all of us that know what's up. And it's like, put it like this, and this is something I want to say to you, y'all, because I have unnatural people like I know and everything, you know. If you gotta change the fact of you loving on yourself, and a version of you loving on your brother, sister is loving on yourself, right? So if you gotta change that up around people that's not you feel me? To make them feel comfortable, in which, you know, we've always had to be like this and stuff. That should let you know already what time it is, you know? You don't see any animals coming around other animals if they do, right? And then, you know, that same process taking place with them, like them getting mad at, like no giraffe is gonna get mad at a snake for doing snake things. You know what I'm saying? They're not even gonna pay attention to them because they're worried about their species and keeping it together and in place and making sure everybody's in unison. They don't got time to worry about, you know what I mean, trying to control another species or have another species live like them to make themselves feel bigger or better. Ain't nothing like that going on, y'all. So I'm proud of y'all. But we gotta challenge ourselves more and do more. You know? And like I've heard a lot of people saying what I've kind of been saying for a while. As far as like, you know, us doing a lot of talking and stuff. Individually, some of us got more followers than others. That don't matter though. You know? Well, it does matter, but it doesn't. It does because it's good to reach us all if you have that following and you're taking advantage of it properly. But it don't matter because just the fact that you're putting truth out there, ain't no telling who's going to see that truth or how far they going to go with it, you know? So you should already be doing that off of just doing the right thing and already having love for your species and stuff like that. Not because you're trying to, like your aim shouldn't be, oh, I'm just trying to be the top one or anything like that, you know? And I'm saying this like general, y'all, like generally speaking and shit. So, yeah, it's a good time for us. It's a good time for us because we going through a lot, y'all. Like I saw one of the guys today I haven't seen in a while, and we was just chopping it up and shit. And it's this like new Asian store or whatever that they just opened up. And long story short, it was three unnatural women out there, and they was hearing like the whole time while I was talking with the guy, like they was trying to like intervene with our energy, but he's on like certain type of time with stuff also, you know. And and I got a lot of respect for him. He got a lot of respect for me, and he was bigging me up and shit. We were bigging up each other about just, you know, our species and what's going on, how we staying strong regardless, all that. And it's like the whole time while we was doing it, it was like I kept picking up on it because I really wasn't paying attention to her, you know. I was worried about our vibration, our frequency, but then they started walking closer and, you know, they was just trying everything. And then even after he left, they walked by me again, and I forgot verbatim what they said, but it's like whatever they said, I don't remember what it was, but they was trying to insult me or something. And I had another white girl with another woman, she tried to insult me. You know how women are in that really low vibration when they think of it, something negative towards a person, you know, whatever it would be. But even more so the ignorance of it, of like, you know, them just being shallow and not even knowing how the system worked, for damn sure not the stuff that I know, for why I wouldn't be embarrassed about a system that was literally designed against me strategically, like premeditated, you know? There's no room for embarrassment in some shit like that, you know, and this shit is running around me, you know, around us. So, you know, and I feel like that's something that a lot of people that's not trying to grow, that's unnatural, they hate to hear, you know? And you can always tell, because it's like that, when you say shit like that, they know they can't, like, fuck with you. Like, even if you was to suffer or succumb to some shit, like, you're not going to think low about yourself. We all have bad days, right? But really, we don't even have bad days. That's amongst us. You know what I mean? Them intervening with us and shit. But yeah, y'all, like, you just gotta keep your vibration high, you know? We all go through your attacks and shit. I appreciate everybody's positive energy. I didn't really look at the comments. I'm gonna start looking at them and shit. What it is, Adrian. Shout out to you, positive energy, your way, you and yours. Shout out Miguel. Bro, you're great. Keep going. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that. Likewise. You feel me? Because it takes positive energy to notice positive energy. You get what I'm saying? Jimbo, what it do, yo? What it do, man? What it is to y'all? I'm giving all y'all positive energy and all of that. Keep y'all vibrations high, you know? Like I said, it's we in spiritual warfare right now. Like, I really want to get to your point where I get a GoPro, and I just want y'all to see, like, literally, when I get a GoPro, y'all gonna see all the stuff that I'm talking about, and which, like I've been saying, and when y'all see it, like, I'm not even gonna let nobody in the area know I have it or nothing. I'm gonna just have that bitch on, and then I'm gonna have that shit play, like, in my regular life, and y'all just gonna see, like, you're gonna see down to your T, like, the facial expressions, like, everything. The fake coughs, y'all gonna see all that shit. Y'all gonna see, like, how petty, how hard people try to go to, like, break my spirit, like, on a daily basis, because of them feeling my strength and my awareness of knowing what I'm living in, being strong while I'm homeless, while I'm separated from my child, dealing with this woman, like, you know, a lot of people don't like to see how strong I am. So I'm proud of myself also, but like I said, I know I get my strength from already knowing who I am and being reminded and remembering who I am more and more every day. You know, but I know I was supposed to see my God, because when I seen him, I talked to this couple or whatever, and when I spoke to him, I was just speaking to the guy. I guess that was his girl, and she felt my energy also. They both felt my energy, like, you know, and I respect them for them giving me positive energy and shit. I don't really get to talk to a lot of people and let them know how much I respect them if they help me, because I am in fight, flight, or freeze, you know? I am. Maybe not for me, the part of me as more I'm studying the brain and seeing intricate parts, like, you're damn near fight, flight, or freeze, just being forced this system. This system is a fight, flight, or freeze system. It's a keeping you in shock type of system. They just ramped it up more because of where we at. You feel me? But it always was this. It always was this. You know? Even when it's so-called inflation and money can, like, survive off, like, a little bit of money and stuff, it was still like this. Because you gotta really think about it, like, even if living was better, just wait till, you know, you come short. Then it's almost like, you know, it comes up the reality of it. There's not enough distractions. There's not enough honking horns. There's not enough ambulances. There's not enough cop sirens, slave catcher sirens. There's nothing that can stop the awareness. All they can do is not even slow it down at this point. They can't even slow it down. They can just try to distract a person. But even that person that they're trying to distract is getting energy fed to them about who they are as an organism. You feel me? So, like, this is why, like, all the stuff that they're doing, all these, like, lore games, as you see what's still happening. Every day they're throwing distractions, but you see everything that's happening. The most definite thing that's happening, mainly, that's the one thing that they're not talking about. But that's the one thing that you're seeing people have complications with. It's like, you gotta ask yourself this: how often can they keep talking about the sun from a heat standpoint without talking about the radiation that's specifically harming people because they can't convert sunlight into chemical energy naturally? How long can they hold up that lie as the residual effects are getting worse? You know? You gotta ask yourself these questions, y'all. Like, how long can they hold that lie up? It's crazy. But really, all that energy that they be giving us, they need to give their creator that energy. Or they need to give everyone that came against us that, that energy. Give themselves that energy, because they're the descendants of their forefathers. They know what their forefathers did. Like, I really fail to believe that right now, as I speak to y'all, that a lot of people still have a lack of awareness. Because it's been too much that's been contradicted, y'all. Way too much. That's why you're seeing people so mad, because there's so much people that's been trying to ignore all of this that's coming out. So much people. And while people try to ignore it, you see it's like every day, it's like we're inching closer, 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 closer. Another thing is happening, The sun is heating up more. The ozone layer is peeling back more, So protect y'all energy, man. But definitely be trying to eat right. Like, I'm not even going to front with y'all. Like, I got a headache kind of right now. I know it's really because of this black amount, but I didn't eat anything today. To be honest with y'all, I didn't even drink no water today. This is like my second cup of water. And my headache is going like in and out. I didn't even eat. I didn't have no fruit, no nothing. No peanuts, no nothing. I'm about to get something to eat right now, though. I'm about to get like a salad. But yeah, like, this shit real though, y'all. I love y'all, value y'all. The strength is in the knowledge. The strength is in our children. The strength, just like how, like in the 3D wise, like how they say, it's no action without works or whatever. Like faith alone, like you gotta actually jump out there and shit. It's the same thing with this shit. You can have all the knowledge in the world about what's going on, but if you're not applying that knowledge off of building your biofield stronger around your awareness and knowing who you are, knowing that the stuff that they created in this system to break you, even if you are suffering from them things that's enforced, it's not breaking your spirit, it's not making you feel inadequate, you're not doing enough then. Because information, that's what information about yourself is supposed to do. It's supposed to empower you, especially when it's being kept from you. And especially when people are living off of that too, even more so. Let me draw my point home even more. You hear that car started honking right when I said it too. That's confirmation. So really hear what I'm saying, y'all. I'm telling y'all real spill. But this is why we home though right now, This is why we home. That's why everything happening. So let the information empower you for the right reasons. Not to read or hear someone speak about things and not even be comprehending either or, whether you're listening or you're reading. Not really, no, he can't see me. Not really being able to fathom, what's going on. How you feeling today, God? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. We almost home, baby. You already know.
This motherfucker, I don't know what the fuck he doing.
He almost hit me. That's why I walked around.
That shit on purpose,
Yeah, he probably was. Different versions of us don't like us. This shit crazy. That's how it be. This shit sad, y'all. But like I said, you gotta think about it like this. Once the separation is fully there, y'all, a lot of stuff, even with how we treat each other and shit, that ain't gonna be happening. Because we're not gonna be in a narcissistic relationship no more. We in a narcissistic relationship. And some of us has been trying to break free, but a lot of us don't want to break free. So it left the ones of us that want to break free have to deal with it as if like we're not trying to break free or already broke free. Because we can't fully break free if we're not all the way fully breaking free. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah, my fault. So I'm back, y'all. So yeah, like I was saying, this shit is just crazy. But y'all know I'm not gonna, I would never give up on y'all. They would have to kill me. I'm probably one of the strongest souls in the whole DMV area. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Because how I don't think about myself, how people think about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already was like that. Like, I didn't think about myself how people thought about me. But now the knowledge I have, man, look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'll be looking to find that one person that gonna take shit farther than me. For real. That shit'll make me proud. If I put somebody onto their anatomy and they took that shit farther than me, that shit'll make me proud, you know? For real. So like I feel like low key, I be subconsciously being on what I be on because of that also. Mainly for all children, but definitely for that though, you know? Because at the end of the day, ain't too much people gonna combat this shit even while it's on its way out. That lets you know the damage that's been done. Very few people, you know? Because most people care what other people think about them, you feel me? That's why a lot of people are easily controlled. But then there's people in this world that don't give a fuck about what people care about them. Like, for real, I'm one of those people. That's confirmation. I'm one of those people, y'all. It's like you either gonna like me or hate me, but either or I'm gonna do me. You feel me? Like, I don't care about pussy like that. I don't care about money like that. All I care about is that you try to grow for yourself and that you try and become the best person. You feel me? And that's mainly it. And that we try and help each other, you know? Seeing the guy right now, I'm on my podcast talking to the people. Peace, God. You wanna be on my podcast briefly? You wanna show a face or no? I don't want to put my God on there if you don't. You know what I'm saying? Out of respect. But we out here though, y'all, and we doing what we supposed to do. You know, it's a good guy. Y'all see him, or y'all ever see him on my podcast in the future? He got good energy. We had a good conversation and whatnot about like a lot of different stuff. But yeah, y'all. Shout out Zion. I love you to death, son. I hope your day going good and all of that, you know. Daddy love you. Don't think for a moment just because I'm separated from you in this system that the mother of my child she probably didn't know about. No, I know she didn't know about. I'm gonna vouch for that. And we both. I'm gonna say this. That I'm saying this. I feel like I need to say this because this is true. And I've always looked at it like this. And I want y'all to hear me very clearly. And this is not towards me, but this is towards everybody. Like, when you have problems with so-called baby mama drama or baby father drama, I'm gonna tell you what we all got to start looking at it like, because this is the reality of it, right? That ain't her fault, or that's not my fault. That's our fault. You feel me? That's one of the reasons why, like, when I be posting about, you know, being a family and all of that. But it's not to attack her or anything, because she's not no more responsible for what she did / doing to me now than even me myself. Because at the end of the day, I chose to have a baby with that woman. You feel me? This is why we must be careful with who we have sex with. You know? Because it ain't a pointing finger thing, who's right and who's wrong. You know, I know a lot of people came out of here when I said that, you know, but this is the reality. This is what I'm talking about, of speaking truth and not wanting to, you know, you don't speak truth and speak value to get people to like you and shit like that. You speak like that and you bring that about because that's the reality of the situation and what you got to be on and stuff like that. That's why you speak on that. That's why you like that. You know, that's where that comes from. So, hey, enjoy the rest of your day, God. Peace, power, abundance, brother. I appreciate it. Yes, the God, the young God. You know? So, yeah, you feel me? Like, this is why we gotta be on this, so. My head went completely away. My other guy called me and shit. I gotta call him back, y'all. I gotta bring his line back. But we were talking about how, like, if you eat like something that's not free, that you shouldn't, you know, it's a lot of things in that category, even if you don't eat meat. You know, we were talking about how, like, your stomach will start eating itself. That's them parasites. And then it'll just go blank. And then when it goes blank, you'll be like, damn, my stomach was just eating itself. I was hungry as shit, so-called say, right? How come I'm not feeling that right now? Now I feel like I'm not even hungry no more. You know, that's how that shit be, y'all. You know? Oh, this person has patience. That's what's up. I appreciate it. I was ready to bop around them, cause I'm like, bro, if you just want to go, I'm gonna bop around you, bro. I'm not rushing just cause you're in a rush. Take your little turn right now, and I'm gonna go around your ass. You feel me? Cause I hate that shit when I be crossing the street, and niggas be so impatient while they in the car that they'll try to they'll drive around you before you even get to the other side of the sidewalk. You be like, damn. Like that's how that shit be. And enjoy the rest of your day. God is peace, power, abundance. Yeah. We waking up my species. We waking up my species. My species. Man, I need to see my Brit, yo. Where's my fucking Brit at? See, y'all be having my little episode. Where my Brit at? I'm looking crazy now. But it's all good. I gotta pop up on my Brit once I really get like that again. I gotta pop up on it. Hold up real quick, y'all. Let me make sure I'm going to the right jump. Hold up real quick. I swear it, y'all. Don't shit shock me, though. Like, I told y'all, it don't matter for me with anything, so I'm going, because I don't want to live no more, so it's like, I be trying to do shit, and it be hard for me, because all the damage from the trauma and shit. I'm just trying to get something to eat, and I had a Panera Bread card, and I thought this was a Panera Bread over here, but it's really a Starbucks. And I ain't eat all day, and I still gotta eat, so I gotta eat something. I really don't even remember. Last time I ate, I did eat. I had some oatmeal off the early. Like 6 o'clock in the rising. One thing though, once you start struggling so bad, y'all, you start like phasing out of shit. Like I mark my words, I don't know how I'm gonna get some food, but I guarantee you, in less than 10 minutes, somebody's gonna give me some food. They're gonna give me something to eat. I'm not taking that, I'm just not eating today just because I got that shit confused. And my clippers is poking me in my backpack. For real, I'm about to get on this phone call with 988, honestly. Because I know I'm going to have another anxiety attack while I'm trying to get something to eat. And people trying to provoke me when I'm just trying to get something to eat. Like I said, I'm going to survive through each of these days. Doesn't matter how much fight, flight, or freeze they put me in, them days is running out. Every day, them days is running out. Because I'm looking at this, they keep destroying nature. Another one of these fucking buildings to be put up and shit. Like all them windows and shit. That shit is so unnecessary. That shit is so fucking unnecessary, y'all. Like how could you expect to stay on a fucking planet that every day you just show a complete lack of respect for? Like every fucking day. It's not a day fucking that goes by out of so-called on this Gregorian calendar. 365 days where they don't cut down another tree. Matter of fact, the fact that I'm thinking about this and I'm getting irritated, I'm gonna get at y'all. I'm about to throw the shit out of 988 because I'm about to jump down their throat about this shit. I'ma holler at y'all. And while I'm getting this food, and I might go back live with y'all with my food, or I probably won't. I'm about to smoke and work on my music, so I'm gonna get at y'all.